Guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and today we are going to start off with the calendar because we have an upcoming event in the next couple of hours that could cause some volatility. If you like the content, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Now without further ado, let's start diving in. As I said, we're starting off with the calendar because in the next few hours we are getting the non-farm employment change in the United States. Last time was 263,000, expected 200,000. It's going to be interesting to see. Last time I remember it was also way better than expected, and we have the unemployment rate. Last time 3.7, this time 3.7. I think it's going to be again 3.7. This probably is going to be better than expected. Why? Because yesterday we also had non-farm employment change, which also came in much stronger than expected. 235,000 and 152,000 was expected. Long story short, labor market stays very strong, stays very tight. Therefore, the Fed has no reason yet to ease in and will keep rising in interest rate hikes at least throughout 2023, and therefore the markets went down a little bit. I've also stated already a few times that with these events, and also when the inflation comes out and when the actual rate hike comes in play by the Fed, that over time these effects kind of worn out. So you see less and less of volatility every time the data comes out. And yesterday we kind of had the same. We're looking here at Bitcoin on the 1 hour, and this was exactly when the data came out. I think it was a 4% up and a 4% down, so not that much. I remember we had days where we had at least 2-3%, and the real carnage happened when we had high inflation data coming in, and then we dumped down 10%. To just give you a bit of a rough idea what to expect. Well, right now I am only looking at BTC, and I quickly want to give you this update so that in case you want to trade it, that you can. There are a few scenarios that I'm looking out for. This could be a 3 taps to the high kind of idea, and then this third high will also coincide with the golden pocket. So if we go up again and then close a candle somewhere here, maybe spike up and then lower, then we have a 3 taps to the high and also a confirmed lower high. That is definitely a nice bearish play. The target would then for me be really actually this bottom. There is one in between. Let me take this out. That is if we're looking from the current top that we put in and then to the bottom, then we have the golden pocket at 16,600, which actually very nicely coincides with this bottom, and you see that we really have a cluster of hourly candles around that level. So I would expect at least some bounce or some reaction once we hit 16,600 approximately. If we are going higher and the 3 taps to the high is not playing out, then there is actually a very nice level, also the golden pocket here above us, that could be a nice target or maybe a nice place to put in a short. That is right now hanging at $17,050 to $17,090 measured from this low to this top right here, and I think it is 1.5 or 2%, yeah, 1.7% to get into that golden pocket. So that could be a nice day trade or a nice scalp. The bigger one, but I do think we're not going to make it anytime soon, is the one from this top, and then we are looking at 17,575 to 17,642. So that is then that bigger golden pocket that I'm looking out for. But like I said, the data will probably be negative again, or at least be better than expected, and therefore negative for risk assets like stocks and crypto. So I do expect that we are maybe going a little bit down, and I'm really looking out for that golden pocket. If we go even lower, sometimes we had those Fridays that a tiny dump suddenly results into a major bigger move. Then of course we still have those liquidity levels where I talked about earlier this week that I want to see taking out. That actually would be super nice. The target would be then all the way here to the bottom, or maybe somewhere here in between where we are not really creating a lower low, but maybe just a slight higher low, and that we have confirmed that the 15,500 to 15,600 is the bottom for the bear market. If that happens, I will also treat it as a 3 taps to the low, and then for me that will be a sign to put in a major long position if we get the right confirmations. Then quickly just to the market Cipher B indicator, because to be honest it doesn't look all too pretty. You could say that the momentum wave here is moving over to the bottom and also here, so this actually just looks a little bit bearish. That point of control where we're fighting out with right now at 16,800 is just a tough cookie, and you can see how long we have been trading around that level. That also has been a nice bounce here, some support and resistance here and also here. So that is just tough to take. If we're then zooming out on the 4 hourly, I expected with this tiny move into the upside, where you can see it here that we have a tiny bit of green money flow. I expected actually this to go much more into the green, but it just now slowly grinds back into the red, and it just signals the weakness in the market. There's just really no buyers, there's no volume at all, and there's also not a lot of sellers, but I'm afraid that there might be still a bit of panic in the market. Doesn't make me super bearish, but it just misses the strength now to go much higher. And again, that then also coincides with the idea that I said we are now transitioning to the accumulation phase, where we just see probably a longer period of time of sideways action. Then quickly the daily, this one still not super convincing yet that we are rolling over. Yes, we might get the second red day in a row. If we have 2 flat days on Saturday and Sunday, then I think we are printing a red dot. Be careful with right away putting in a short, because of course very low volatility, low liquidity days, so then that red dot can easily be taken over by a green dot again if we have better news on Monday. So just be a little bit of careful with that and take that in account. But so far I would say it would make sense if we would go higher to the value area high 17,200 to then put in a short. But of course we first convincingly need to conquer that point of control that is apparently too hard to take over, and again, if we then reach that, this will be a very nice one which could then coincide with the golden pocket or the previous top. But let's be honest people, that right now looks pretty far away. If you like the content and if you like these quote-unquote emergency updates, then please do me a favor, like and subscribe, and also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are in the description. Also leave me a comment, I'm curious what you think, and soon we will also be diving into other altcoins. Very good. Alright, thank you guys so much, enjoy your weekend, see you next one, bye bye.